really fell in love with the potential of what can be built here. It's an open market. Yes, there's a lot of garbage in the space, but that's just because it's a free market, and the market's going to decide what is valuable, what is going to survive, what's going to thrive. And I realized there was a problem when it came to education, and people didn't understand how to interact with this, how to use it. It's different than what people are used to. So I went down a path over the last, I think it's 6, almost 7 years now. And I started to, as I learned something, I would teach others. And it started with one-on-one, moved on to bigger groups. And then eventually I started podcasting. In fact, if you search me online, Blockchain Wayne is what comes up, because I podcasted under that name for years and did a lot of video content. And that's what a lot of people know me as. And I was just really focused on helping people to understand what this really is, why it's important, and why people should pay attention to it. And along that lines, a couple of years ago, I was doing some events actually in Miami, and I met the FIO team. Now, FIO stands for Foundation for Inter-Wallet Operability. And I realized I used to tell people two things in my talks when I was teaching them about cryptocurrency and what's going to really drive user adoption. And the two things are, one, education, is people really understanding what it is and what it isn't. It's a financial tool that gives access to anybody. It doesn't discriminate. Anybody can use it. It's not, but some people think if they don't understand it, it's a lottery ticket. It's gambling. I'm just going to buy something and hope it goes up. And it's so much more than that. So I realized education was key. And then user interfaces. When you think about the internet and how the internet has evolved over time, having grown up through the evolution of the internet, I saw that, I remember the first computer I used, it was complicated, it was hard. I couldn't even figure out, tried going to a website once and it was confusing. And user interfaces made it easier to go to a website. Instead of having to type in an IP address to navigate to a website, I can type in www. whatever that website is.com, and it'll take me to it. And that's what we need in the cryptocurrency space, interfaces and processes that make it easier. And when I saw FIO, that's exactly what it was. So if anyone here has ever sent or received cryptocurrency, a lot of times you either have to scan a QR code. There's some problems with that. QR codes can be compromised if they're not static. There could be an issue there. Or you have to copy and paste those long wallet addresses. One of the beauties of cryptocurrency is the encryption, but it also gives you those long wallet addresses that consist of usually a stream of like 20 or 30 letters and numbers. It's not easily human readable, and it's hard to remember. No one's going to remember their Bitcoin wallet address when it's that long string of letters and numbers. So what FIO did, FIO launched almost 3 years ago now as a layer 1 blockchain, but focused on interoperability with all blockchains, all digital assets, all cryptocurrencies, allowing users to be able to map all those different wallet addresses to a single FIO crypto handle. And the crypto handle, it's a human readable handle that's in the format of username at domain. So I didn't want to just kind of tell you everything here. I'm going to do some demos. Okay. Sorry, I saw you had to mute everybody. So what I was saying is I'm going to show a quick PowerPoint, some information about FIO. I hope you do your own research. It's one thing I'm very passionate about. Never dive into anything without looking into understanding it yourself. That will protect you so much in the future, whether it's cryptocurrency, digital assets, or anything that's evolving in the space. And then I'm gonna do a demo. I'm gonna share a couple of screen recordings I did from my phone just to show you how simple it works. And we're focused on making cryptocurrency easier. So let me pull this up real quick. Okay. Let's see. Slideshow. Slide. Oh, wait. Sorry, just getting it set up now. All right, so share my screen now. This is about FIO protocol and how we're working to make crypto easier. We are a protocol that makes using crypto easier. So let's see. PowerPoint. FIO is making crypto easier. So we make all blockchain transactions across every crypto application easy. error-free, secure, in a decentralized and self-sovereign manner. What that means is you have total control over your wallet, over your naming rights, over your crypto handle that we call it, and it stops you from making mistakes. Some of the biggest mistakes in crypto are made when someone is trying to send and they copy and paste something and they accidentally make a change to what they've pasted. Think about today, we're using a lot of this technology on our mobile phones. So if you're using a smartphone and you copy and paste something, you're normally doing it with your thumb. And so if you make a mistake and accidentally change a letter or number and you send a cryptocurrency to the wrong address today, it is gone forever. And now there's some cryptocurrencies that are across multiple blockchains. So you may have a token that's you are holding the asset that's on one chain, and someone else wants you to send it to them for payment, and their wallet address that they give you is actually for a different chain the token's on. You can make a mistake. So the FIO protocol stops you from making those mistakes and causing those problems. So it allows you to solve those problems, because if you're coming into the space today and you go to send some value to someone, the beauty of cryptocurrency is it's peer-to-peer. Nobody can stop you. Everybody has access to this technology. One thing that appealed to me early on is the amount of people in the world that don't even have bank accounts, and cryptocurrency wallets give anybody the ability to participate in a financial market, even those that didn't have any access before. But if they come in and you're sending any amount of value and you make a mistake and it's hard, that'll cause people to retreat and go back to the systems they were used to, even though there are problems with that system. So we solved that problem that's holding back adoption. And you think about back to my scenario of the internet adoption really accelerated when those user interfaces got easier. And we realized the same thing has got to happen in the digital asset space. If we want to see all these great technologies that are evolving, blockchain and non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and NFTs in terms of utility and how the many different use cases they can be used. And then you think about metaverse and all these other topics that are great tech, but the interfaces have to be easy, simple, and seamless for people to use. And that's what we focus on. So tell you a little bit of background about FIO. Our organization is what's called a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. We don't have a CEO. There is a governance process, and those that hold our FIO token are able to vote on governance. So what happens not only on chain, but also what happens with our board, and then our board selects our steering committee, and the steering committee approves different worker projects to work within the organization to further the cause of FIO. And FIO just simplifies crypto, and it's a wallet layer solution. So our protocol can get integrated into wallets, exchanges, NFT marketplaces, any cryptocurrency platform or Web3 platform where there's a wallet involved, where users are sending assets, sending values back and forth. And our whole focus is on making it a usability solution that makes it easier. Now, FIO is a solution. FIO, our crypto handles that I told you are in the format of username at domain. And those are a non-fungible token. Now, most of you may have heard NFT and you think of these funny 8 pictures that you see. And those and a lot of art are just funny cartoon profile pictures. And that's one iteration in NFTs. But I want you to think further into NFTs, and not just as a silly image, but a non-fungible token is a unique asset that you hold. So an NFT in the future could even represent ownership of a piece of property, ownership of a vehicle, or you normally would have a paper title. Imagine having that issued to you on a blockchain as an NFT. And so a FIO NFT, the crypto handle, those allow you to have your unique Web3 identity. So they're in the format of username at domain. So you're able to create a crypto handle. And we have some domains that are set public where anybody can use it to create a crypto handle. So at wallet is an example that's used here. At wallet, at domain, at moon, at hodl, those are ones that people are able to use for free. So you can go in and pick your own username at wallet if it's available, and you can create a crypto handle, and then all your different cryptocurrency addresses. For when you look in a digital wallet and you see Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Litecoin, Cardano, Polygon, all these different cryptocurrencies. I mean, I can name them. Imagine being able to take every one of those has a different wallet address within there and being able to map all of those addresses to one single human readable handle. In this example given on screen, Chelsea at Wallet. So Chelsea is the one that designed this PowerPoint for us, and she uses Chelsea at Wallet for one of her wallets. Or you can get even more customizable if you want to get your own at domain to represent your name, your brand, your company, your community. Your a lot of gaming projects are starting to use the FIO protocol because they see that domain can represent a clan or a gaming guild, and then each member of the clan can create their own username using that clan domain. So you can create custom wallet addresses for yourself. If you have a company, the company can buy their at domain and then allow everyone within the company to register a crypto handle, and it makes crypto payments easier. And when I do the demos, I'm going to show you how easy it is to use, and also some use cases. It's not just going to stop you from making mistakes. That's a great benefit of it, but it makes it super simple when you want to send and receive value to that. I'll give you an example. So one of the things I've also done is I put on quite a few events in the cryptocurrency space. And one of our event companies is called the Crypto Experience. And so we have the domain at Crypto EXP. And every member of that event company, we each have a crypto handle. And one of my business partners, his name is Bruno. So Bruno at Crypto EXP is his wallet handle. And a while back, we were just distributing payments, and I needed to pay Bruno in Ethereum. So I didn't have to even call Bruno and say, hey, what's your ETH address? And then the old method, he would have had to copy and paste and send it to me. I know his crypto handle is Bruno at Crypto EXP. So I was able to just type that in, hit send, and it went to him, as simple as that. So it's as easy as sending an email, as easy as sending a DM. It's super simple. And you can customize your crypto handle using one of the free domains, or you can purchase a custom domain. And FIO is structured as a nonprofit organization, the foundation itself. So we're not a for-profit business. Our goal is to push for adoption of our protocol and for cryptocurrency without having to focus on what do we need to do to turn a profit. The only income that the foundation generates is what's needed to fund our operation to get the protocol out there. And because of that, like other naming services where you see certain Web3 domains will sell for $3, $4, $5, $6, $7,000 at a time if they're short or custom or in high demand, whereas our domains sell for $40 a piece, $40 a year. Someone can get a domain, and then they don't even have to buy a domain if they just want to use, say, the at wallet domain to make their crypto handles. The crypto handles, we usually allow each user to get one for free, and they never expire. And then the crypto handle, you can also purchase custom ones for $2. So they're very affordable. They're easy for people, and $2 is a one-time fee, but you're also prepaying for up to 100 transactions on the FIO chain. So that's some of the features of FIO. And this can be used to create your Web3 identity. I'm not going to go over the slide too much, but when you think about a lot of protocols, a lot of Web3 development that's happening right now is instead of the old method where you log in with an email address, register everything, provide all your sensitive information. Now, when you want to interact with certain platforms, you connect the wallet to it. And that's what the FIO crypto handle can allow you to do when it comes to that. So I'll skip over this one. And just so you know a little bit of insight of our on-chain governance. So all of our transactions that happen on-chain, these are the way the fees are split when it goes out. Just so you can see the decentralized aspect of we're not a company that's controlling everybody's naming rights like you have in the traditional Web2 space, where someone buys a website domain and it's all controlled by this one main organization called ICANN. And we're not like some of the other Web3 naming services where they actually still control a lot of the aspects of it. Our chain, when fees happen on our chain, block producers get 60% of those fees. Remember, I told you stakers, those that are voting and staking the FIO token, 25% of on-chain fees is paid towards staking rewards. So those that participate in governance earn a reward of those on-chain fees. And then our integrators, so wallets, exchanges, anyone else that integrates our protocol, they get paid 10%. And right now there's an incentive that's set to last for about another 2 years around, where they get an extra 40% bonus that's paid out of a bonus pool. So anytime someone buys, say, a $40 FIO domain, that integration partner, that wallet, will get 50% of those in fees. And then the foundation recoups 5% of those fees. That's FIO that we use for ongoing development, ongoing integrations, and to just get the protocol out there. So that you can see everything is built around governance. And this is when I teach people how to do their own research into projects. A lot of what I tell people is look at what they're doing and does it solve a real world need? Or are they just playing on buzzwords and trying to do what everybody else is doing? And when I saw what FIO was doing, I was like, okay, there's nobody trying to do it like this. And this is very needed in the world today. So you can take those long wallet addresses, like I mentioned here, just an example, and replace it with something short, simple, easy to remember. So with that, I want to give a quick demo, and I'll show you that. Oh, my wallet logged out. Let me log back in. So I'm using Garda, one of our integration partners, just to show you how the protocol works, because I want you to see how it works. And Garda is a web wallet. They also have a mobile app and a web and a browser-based wallet. But just to show you how the protocol works, so you're able to do a few things. You can remember before, if I wanted to receive, say the old way, say I wanted to receive Cardano to this wallet, I would have to go in and look at this wallet address. Look how long this wallet address is. I would have to copy it. Now, if I'm doing this on a phone, remember it's a lot more prone to error, but there's been some hacks recently where it's called a man in the middle attack, where somebody will copy it. Like you just saw me copy this. And when they go to paste it, the hacker is basically intruded into that person's operating system, and they replace the copied data with something else to redirect. So if someone doesn't check to make sure that all these letters and numbers are correct when they paste it, they could potentially send it to the wrong address. Whereas here, even here, you look at the Bitcoin address, and even that one's still long. You're not going to remember it. But what I've done is I've mapped a FIO address to it, WPM at Garda. So you can see if I want to receive to that, I can just have someone send to WPM at Garda. Also, when I want to send, I can just easily send. So there's also a feature called FIO request. If you've ever used any centralized payment systems, now here in the US, and I don't know if where you are in the world, I'm sure you have some type of centralized payment systems. Like we have PayPal and Venmo and Cash App and Zelle, and all of those are centralized banking applications that allow using dollars to be able to send a request for someone to pay you, or you can just send someone money. Well, what FIO has done is created a process too called FIO request, to where in a decentralized manner, you can request payment from someone and it sends a payment request to that person, and they can choose to approve it or deny it. So any cryptocurrency, you can request it, you can put that amount and then request it. So what I did before this call is I sent a FIO request to this wallet from another wallet. So you can see right here under history, I have an incoming request for FIO. And so this is from another wallet. So Blockchain Wayne at Edge is requesting roughly $20 worth of FIO. And then you can even put a memo in that request. So you can reference an invoice or what are you requesting payment for? So in this one, I put invoice 123. And I have the ability to approve or decline it. If I decline it, it just won't send. If I approve it, it's automatically going to send that Bitcoin to that person that's requested it. As simple as that. I didn't have to type in anything. So that's one way. When you see how easy that is. So I just hit here, I hit approve it. It'll probably make me confirm it with a password. I don't have enough in the wallet to approve the request. So I should have requested a little bit less. So, but if I would have had enough to cover the gas fees on that, then that would have simply sent it without having to do anything else. And now you can see in the day-to-day, if you're doing business, whether you're a large organization or an individual, and you're trying to use digital assets, FIO is going to make it easier for you. And that's what we need, because it's not just for those that currently have access to banks and currently have access to some of these centralized payment systems. There's billions of people in the world that are outside of those payment systems that don't have access. And you saw what happened in something as simple as, like, think about El Salvador. Whenever they made Bitcoin legal tender there, within the matter of a month, less than a couple of months, there were more people that had Bitcoin wallets than had bank accounts in that country, because people don't have access, and that's a problem globally, and that allows us to do that. So another feature of FIO, I mentioned earlier, it's not just so you don't make mistakes, but you can easily send cryptocurrency using a crypto handle without having to look that up, and that comes in handy. For instance, I set up a crypto handle for each one of my children. I've got 4 kids. You heard me mention that. And so I bought my last name as a domain. My last name is Marcel. So I have the @Marcel domain, and I set up a crypto handle and wallet for each one of them. So my youngest kid, his name is Huxley, Huxley. So if I ever want to save something for him, whether it's Bitcoin, FIO, whatever, I can easily send, and I'll show you with the Bitcoin since I wasn't able to send earlier. So if I want to send Bitcoin to Huxley, I can type in his crypto handle. Well, let me use FIO. Say I want to send FIO. I don't have to go and look up what his wallet address is. All I have to do is type in his first name at last name. I type in, you notice I typed in that crypto handle, and it pulled in the wallet address associated with that. And then I put how much I want to send. Say I want to send 500 FIO tokens to him. And then I hit next. And then I hit confirm. And it's as simple as that. I was just able to send that to his wallet. Now think about the use cases for that and what that can bring for people. Back to the PowerPoint real quick. I'll show you. Actually, no need. Yeah, let's see. All right. So you can see here, we've got an ecosystem of partners here that you can currently use the FIO protocol in one way or another. Many of these you may know, Edge Wallet, Dopamine, some of the best 2 integrations right there. But all of these, and Gardo, it's the one I just shared with you. All these different wallets, exchanges, and payment providers allow you to use it. And you can go to fioprotocol.io/ecosystem. Go to our main, and you can see which places you can currently use the FIO protocol, and that number is expanding every day. There's 68 currently live integrations. There'll be over 100 when you count the ones that are in process right now, and then there's quite a few more as well. And we also developed a solution that allows you to let me change my page here, to be able to use the FIO protocol. Say you're using a wallet or exchange that doesn't have FIO protocol integrated yet. You can go to our FIO protocol dashboard, and you can create a crypto handle for free there. So say I want to get, all right, so it shows me here which ones I can get for free. I can purchase different ones with these that are public or that are paid, or then I can customize it with a custom ending. So you can do anything like that. So I could get that free one and just add that. And then I'm able to go into that dashboard and map it. So let me go. I wanted to show you from the main page, but I'll log into my dashboard account and I'll show you how that works. So this is just one example. You can see blockchain Wayne at wallet. That's my crypto handle there. And if I wanted to manage that, I can go to handles, and then I can link different wallet addresses to that. So I'll give you an example, Coinbase. One of the things I like to do is a portion of my pay, I get paid in USDC. And Coinbase, if Coinbase is in your jurisdiction, they allow you to cash out USDC tokens to US dollars for no fees. And so when I need to pay some bills, and bill providers, a lot of the people I'm paying bills to, they haven't started accepting crypto just quite yet. So I got to send it to Coinbase to cash out. So Coinbase is not integrated the FIO protocol yet. So what I've done is I've taken my deposit addresses for Coinbase and I've put them in here. And that way, whenever I want to deposit to my Coinbase exchange account, I can just send it to blockchain Wayne at wallet and it'll automatically pull in the right address of what I'm sending and allow me to deposit easily. I didn't have to log into Coinbase and copy and paste that wallet address again because it's that simple to do. So some other things, some other features as I wrap up is we also, with our dashboard, we're able to allow anybody. So if you think that the FIO protocol is something that could benefit people and you think people would be interested in buying FIO domains, then you can become an affiliate and grab a free affiliate link here as an affiliate program to where you earn, remember I mentioned earlier, you can earn up to 50% of those fees. Now, domains, I've showed you the utility for the domains. They can be used to create crypto handles that represent your company, your brand, your clan, whatever that may be. There's also a speculation aspect where people buy domains simply to be able to resell them. And what that means is if I buy a domain that I think a company in the future is going to want to use and this can be very valuable, then I can buy it for $40 and try to resell it. Well, there's an ability now where people can take those domains and they can wrap them to the Polygon network and put them for sale on OpenSea and any other NFT marketplaces that that support Polygon NFTs. And if you're not familiar with that process, you don't have to understand what wrapping is. All it means is the FIO domains live on the FIO blockchain, but wrapping allows you to basically put it onto another chain, represent it on another chain to represent ownership, and then you can then sell it, and then the person that buys it or a company that buys it can then unwrap it and use it within the FIO protocol for their business purpose. So anybody can be an affiliate here. You can do that. And if you have a project or a crypto company, even some crypto news sites have reached out. We also have a partner program where we also incentivize our partners that as they generate crypto handles and domains for users, they get rewarded and paid immediately. And it's not like they're waiting for FIO to pay them. Everything happens on chain. So as soon as those transactions happen on the blockchain, everybody gets paid out in that split that I showed you earlier. So we're trying to incentivize our integration partners, our community, anybody that wants to help and spread the word of what FIO is trying to do to drive usability within crypto and incentivize them to basically earn an incentive for helping. They can stake the FIO token and earn rewards just for participating in governance, or they can also share an affiliate link. And if anytime someone buys a domain for $40, they can earn up to 50% of that immediately. So that's a feature. So this is our dashboard, dashboard.fioprotocol.io. It allows anyone to be able to use the FIO protocol, even if your favorite wallet or exchange hasn't integrated the FIO protocol just quite yet. We're in talks every day with tons of people. So there's a lot more projects on the horizon that will be integrating the protocol. So you'll be able to use it everywhere because our goal is to just have it available everywhere that you're going to use digital assets. So with that, that's really everything I had. I did have one. I'll show you one screen share. Well, let's see. This is the Edge wallet here. And the Edge wallet, I did a demo real quick. I did a screen recording just so you can see how the FIO protocol operates within that wallet. And here you can see Bitcoin. And the old method, you would normally put in how much Bitcoin you need, and you would have to copy and paste those wallet addresses or scan that QR code if you wanted someone to send cryptocurrency to this. But instead, I can go and hit FIO request at the bottom and type in that crypto handle right here and send that request to someone for payment. Super simple, super easy. The only two people that can see that request are the person that sent it and the person that received it. So it's completely private. So you can see if I wanted to request, say, $50 in Bitcoin, I can put a memo like I showed earlier, that invoice, and then you'll see how it showed up on the other end that I showed in the screen share. So there's a lot of wallets. Check out our ecosystem page on fioprotocol.io. If you go to About, you can go to our ecosystem page, and you can see all the different partners that support the FIO protocol. And then if you have any interest in integrating the FIO protocol, then click on this integrate FIO protocol button. That sends a message directly to me. And if you're interested in being an affiliate, just go to our dashboard page and click the affiliate program there. And that's something that anybody can participate in. So with that, that's really everything about the FIO protocol. There's a lot of great projects out there. I would just challenge you to dig into them, learn about them. And thanks for the time today to be able to share about the FIO protocol. I guess I can check if they have any questions. So quite a few questions here. I guess I'll go through a couple of those now that I'm not sharing. Okay, I can share a link to the presentation. So someone asked if this is similar to ENS domain. So in essence, in the wallet naming service is very similar. If you're not familiar with ENS, the Ethereum naming service, ENS is only compatible with Ethereum and Ethereum-based chains, EVM-based chains. So you're kind of limited if you want to use, you can't use ENS for a Bitcoin address unless it's a wrapped Bitcoin on Ethereum or Ethereum-based chain. So FIO allows you to be interoperable with all chains. Instead of ENS domains are in the format of username.eth. So there's not a lot of chance or ability to customize it. And we give users the ability to customize more. So that hopefully that answered that question. All right, let's see. And same thing for unstoppable domains as well. Unstoppable domains, I think, is compatible right now with maybe a couple hundred different cryptocurrencies. And the FIO protocol is interoperable with all chains. So if you look up CoinMarketCap right now, I know you're never going to use all 30,000, but there's over 30,000 different coins and tokens. And even if a new one was created tomorrow, our protocol is designed to where it's automatically interoperable with all. And that's the benefits of having a layer 1 blockchain instead of ENS and Unstoppable, which are just smart contracts on a certain blockchain. All right, so let's see. Someone asked, FIO is not a wallet. FIO is a protocol that gets integrated into wallets. So it gets integrated into custodial wallets and the non-custodial wallets. And someone had asked about that. So trying to go through some of the most important questions that I don't think I may have touched on during the presentation.
Okay, right. So there's a question here from Maxwell, who wants to know, does FIO protocol recognize Ultron layer 1 blockchain?
Yeah, so the way the protocol works, you can add any customization. So if you go into, say, our dashboard and you create a crypto handle and you're trying to map that wallet address to a FIO crypto handle, the drop-down box will give you some of the most popular chain codes, but you can actually add any code into that, because what's going to happen is when you go to send to that, it's gonna verify that what you're sending is on that chain. So it's set in a way to where even if a new blockchain came out tomorrow, it can be interoperable. Like the way FIO works, because FIO doesn't actually have to talk to that blockchain. What FIO does, it's basically mapping all your information and then be able to pull that in whenever it needs it. So say the Ultron layer blockchain, for instance, doesn't even need to know that FIO protocol is in the background, because FIO protocol is acting as an extra layer just to pull in the correct wallet address.
Thank you, Wayne. And there's another question here from Marcel, who wants to know if he'll need or if they'll need a different FIO protocol domain for each of their wallets, or can I link the same domain to multiple wallets?
Yeah, so that's a great question. Now, technically, you can map everything to a FIO crypto handle, but it's one of everything. So in other words, one Bitcoin address, one Ethereum. So give you my example, and that should answer the question. So in, say, my Edge wallet, I have a certain crypto handle for my Edge wallet, and every different cryptocurrency wallet within the Edge wallet app has that one crypto handle, but it's only one of each. So you can only map one blockchain, one Bitcoin, one Ethereum, so on and so forth. So I have a cold storage wallet. So with that wallet device, there's a bunch of other different wallet addresses. I use a different crypto handle. So typically, if you're using multiple wallet apps or wallet devices, you may want to get a different crypto handle for each one, because each one is going to represent where you're sending it to. So I know if I want to send to my cold storage wallet, I'd send to a certain crypto handle. If I want to send to my Coinbase account, I send to a different crypto handle. And so yeah, that it's, you can only map one of every type of coin or token to a crypto handle. So if you have multiple Bitcoin addresses, because you have multiple different wallets, then you would get a crypto handle for each one.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I hope that response was well received. And I don't see any more questions here, but I would like to give about a minute to someone to give a feedback or a contribution to this session. So if you'd like to make a contribution or say something, please go ahead. You only have 1 minute. You can raise your hand and I would ask that you unmute. Okay, there's a question here which I think that Wayne would like to answer. And
Sure.
This is about becoming an affiliate. So must I have a field domain before I can become an affiliate?
No, so when you go to sign up for the affiliate program, it won't make you have a domain, but it'll just make you have a crypto handle. But if you remember, those are free. So you can set up a free crypto handle when you create your account on the field dashboard, and then you can become an affiliate. It needs to have a handle to be able to send payments to. So if you earn payments as an affiliate, it already has a handle to be able to send that to. So that's all you need. So there's no cost to sign up. You don't have to buy a domain to be an affiliate. Just register the free handle.
All right.
And I'm dropping my, if anybody wants to follow me on Twitter, I'm dropping my Twitter in there as well. I saw somebody already dropped my LinkedIn. Feel free to follow me there. And I'm also going to give you the FIO Protocol Twitter account as well to follow. But if you've heard this today, or maybe if someone's watching this as a recording, you have questions, reach out to us there. Reach out to us on the website. We have a very active Discord channel too. If you go to our website and try to submit a ticket question, it'll send it through our Discord channel, so someone will answer it in a timely manner.
All right. Thank you so much, Wayne. It's been a very great session, and your presentation was truly brilliant and very enlightening. So thank you for joining us for today's demo workshop session. And also, I'd like to thank every one of you for staying till the end of this presentation. So we look forward to seeing you all next week and hoping that you have a great weekend. Yep. Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you. Thank everybody. Have a great weekend.